Huh? What did you say? Close the door?
Yeah.
Stop me.
When I tell you for the culture!
Did you take the film out of that other camera yet?
No, I'm still using it. There was like 36. It's hard to shoot 36 photos.
Is that? Can you take that to Walmart and develop it yourself
Yeah, but I take it to Walgreens.
and do it? And that's why I was telling you to make sure it works.
It does work.
Well, 'cause
What?
I'm just telling you from what I did it was all.
Yeah, but you didn't do it right.
Well, we'll see.
Well, I know. If the stuff was always blurry when you were taking the photo, the camera was out of focus at all times. And that type of photography is an art form. This type of photography with the digital, like this right here, I can take pictures with anybody can. Anybody, and I could show you a tutorial on how to do this, and you can point and shoot and take pictures all day long. That camera over there in that bag, you gotta have skill.
That's when you.
Yeah, you gotta have real skill to get like Chris knows how. Chris knows how to do it really good. Chris is really good at it.
Yes.
Yeah. He used to have a camera like that. We talked about it. You don't remember? Chris used to be really good at it. When he lived in where did he live? North Carolina?
Yeah.
Yeah, he used to take pictures of thunder and lightning. He was really good at it, and black and white pictures of his motorcycle and everything. Brittany's really good at it too. Like, Brittany's professional photographer. Like, if you needed pictures of, she's good at it. She used to get paid to do it. She did it for like 6 years as a job.
She make more money doing what she's doing.
Yeah, but she started becoming like just burnt out on taking pictures all the time. You know, like she worked in a photography studio. Now it's just a waiting game because I have to wait for my machine. It's at 137 degrees. Has to get up to 200 degrees, and we'll be in there like swimwear. Shoot, that's a good saying for a t-shirt. That's what we're doing out here today, is t-shirt making. Should have went skateboarding, but it's been raining off and on, and I just didn't know. So usually these days I go skateboarding sometimes, and right now we're not. I'm making t-shirts. Okay, now it's $1.99. Are you out of your mind? Remember those commercials? It's $1.99. Are you out of your mind? I forget what that is, but that sounds like something that should have been on a commercial when I was a kid. But we'll show you what we do next if you're new to the program or new to the channel. We're out here making t-shirts. Hit that subscribe button and go back through the timeline and watch how it's made. It's a front and back piece, same logo. It's a new logo that I came up with the other day that I'm going to just start using as my stock graphic logo for the brand of the skateboards. Like, you know, this logo, you'll know that it's my brand. I figured it out the other day, and that's what I'm going to start using. It's the first one up top here, and it's not Palace. It might look like a Palace symbol, but it's not Palace, because I am Norwegian, half Norwegian descent. This is actually the Norwegian Nordic Viking symbol for warrior, and so this is going to be my new graphic for like everything. So like, even if I do a graphic for the t-shirt, I'm going to start putting this graphic inside like a tag graphic, So this graphic is going to be on everything that I do. So this is just like a basic stock shirt. This is what I'm going to call that. This is what this is called. Basic stock shirt. You know, because this is the gray with mint. We're going to call that mint. The color mint. And the reason why I do the heat transfer instead of the screen printing right now is because I usually do these the heat transfer shirt from my own shirt, and I like to see what it looks like before I go to get a screen made. So I'm gonna put this on here like a chest piece, just like so. So the next step is you found it. You found where you want to put it. You get a ruler, and I've done this many of times on the videos, but I'm trying to teach people or teach whoever is watching, like, it's really not that hard to start a brand of anything. Like, it's, if you can't afford screen printing, I know it's a lot of money to get started, and the screen presses can run a lot of money, but like, I know back in the day I was ragging on the vinyl, but it's because I first started it and I was doing screen printing more than the vinyl, and the vinyl that I was getting was not that good quality. Then when you do your research and get good quality vinyl and you do it the steps that I take, you cannot tell the difference between the screen printing and the heat transfer vinyl. If I was doing a large production of shirts like this, like I'm going to do a large production of shirts like this anyway and put them on the new website is coming soon, I would rather be doing screen printing, because after a while, you know, you have to weed and cut all these letters out, cut everything out. It takes time. Screen printing, you make the logo, burn it into the screen one time, and then there you go. That's how you do it. How I do this part is line it up right here. So first of all, it should be 3 inches, pretty much 3 inches. Square it up like so, and we got to make sure that this part and this part is exact from here to here. It should be 5, 4.5, because the extra large shirts are in between 5, or maybe like 5. From here to here should be like 5 or close to it. So like 4. So right here it is. Oh no, I'm wrong. About 3 and some change from the board to the deal. 3 and some change to the board to the deal. That's when you know it's on the screen printing board itself. Like if I was actually, that's what I got mixed up. If I was actually doing screen printing, it's from the board to there. It should be between 4.5, 5 inches, just because the board is bigger and the shirt is stretched out longer. Then we make sure that this is centered up in the deal like so. And basically you could eyeball this point. If you've been doing this for a very long time, I can just eyeball it, but just for practicing purposes, see, we'll show you. Like 3 inches down, so the ruler, 3 inches, close to it, the top part right here, 3 and some change, that is fine, okay? You want to make sure that this is straight right here. That's straight right there. You could use a Teflon sheet right here for this portion of heating and doing it, or you could use construction paper, one or the other. Or sometimes I lay a shirt down over it if I can't find this. And we just use it for about 15 seconds. I do it twice. So I do 15 seconds, rip off, it's called a hot peel, so I take this part off and then I do it again. 15. Oh, that's too bad. There was a bug stuck in there. I cooked them. See? Hot peel. You rip that off. That's sick. Minty color on the gray shirt. The basic stock logo. I'm coming up with ideas as I talk to you. And I do it again, and it gives it that nice soft feel. That's just me. You guys can do it any way you want. I've been experimenting for a very long time, and I figured out this way works for me. I'm showing you ways to do it, but the only other way to actually do it is to do it. I know that I'm out here doing a tutorial slash video about this stuff, but the way just to get into it is just dive right into it and try it. Okay. That is sick. We're in there. It's on there. You see how nice that looks? See how soft that feels? You can't feel it because you're watching me on the screen, but that's nice and soft. And now we're doing the back logo. So basically the way that I do it, so I know that it's always on point, is I hold it right there, and I hold the shirt right there, and then I flip it so it's like you're gonna be folding it. Let me move this logo out the way. So then I wham bam in there ma'am, and then you just lay it. And the way that I do it, might have to, I drew a line, a center mark line on my machine, so I know that this is centered right in here. So when I look at it and it doesn't look centered, I redo it. It didn't look centered, so I'm going to redo it. And then I always, the way that I lay it is, the reason why I knew it wasn't centered is because I leave the neck part right here. I don't know if you can see this. You probably can see it if you're watching this, or I'm explaining it to you. The neck part right here, I leave, I show it, because then I know the tag of the shirt is right there. And then I go, this is when I use the ruler and stuff, is for the back. Because the back is sometimes more difficult than putting this little pocket print on. Then I make sure that this is still centered. So about 3 and some change. $3 and some change. Okay, now you want to take your back logo. Make sure nothing is stuck on there. Like sometimes little pieces get stuck to the back still, because this is heat transfer vinyl and it's a sticky back. So once you weed it out, sometimes there's still little things stuck in there. And they do make tools to weed this stuff out, but I just, from my experience and my own preference, I like using my pocket knife. That's just the way I like to do it. Straight up on the back like this, take your ruler, and because this is a triangle, you want to make sure that triangle or whatever, so 3 inches down, 3 and some change. So 3 and some change is usually in between 3.5 and almost 4. So that's 3.5 right there from the collar down. That's perfect. You tell me if that's straight on there or not. Leave it in the comments below. What's good? You do the pressing of the shirt. Pull your pants up because you forgot to put a belt on. But that's just the way it is. And the reason why I do double press is because sometimes it didn't stick to it that well, so you always want to double press it. That's why I double press it, because it gives it a nice feel, and if some of the parts don't stick to it, you press it one more time and you know it's stuck in there. Bam! And now I just came up with this idea of I'm going to actually put a tag inside the shirt. Even though that it's my shirt, I'm going to take some pictures and get ready for this new website that I want to get started. I need to get a hold of some, I think it's my cousin. One of my cousin knows how to do the website design thing. like I was saying, I need to go get a hold of my cousin, help me figure out the website layout, because like I was saying, I do sell my clothes through social media, Instagram, Facebook. I've sold some clothes through YouTube, the videos and everything. And you know, I've sold shirts that say the movement, and when I say the movement is moving, it's a bigger scale of things. So like I've had an Etsy store, I just don't know how to keep it up. I've had a big cartel. It's just confusing to me on which layout is the best layout. And I just want an easy click, one-click button for you or whoever is watching to go down, click on the link, go shop, put the stuff in your cart, and that's how you do it. Not all these other ones that it's really confusing for me. That's just me figuring out what to do and how to do it. And it's really cool for like somebody to see what I'm wearing and ask me where I got it. Like the other day was in where was I went to 7-Eleven, and the lady at the counter asked me where I got my sweatshirt, because I wore one that said the Tacoma Thrasher, and I said, oh, I make them. And then she goes, oh, you should sell them. And I was like, I do you need a card? So I gave her a card, and I don't know, it's confused. Like my websites are confusing, and it's my own fault because I neglect them. But I need somebody that knows the website design and knows that side of things. It's just easier for somebody that actually gets paid to do that, to help me figure it out. My goal for the movement, the channel, or whatever, I changed it to my name. But this channel, my Instagram, the t-shirts, my big blue turd van that I'm going to fix up, I'm going to sell stuff out of there. And on the side, because I've been washing windows since I was about 14, I'll wash some windows on the side, cut your grass on the side, do, you know, lawn care, whatever, out of the van. I know how to do that. And then like some days on the weekends, I'll go out and skate with the van and sell t-shirts at the van and all this stuff. I have ideas of monetize everything that you do. So I'm going to put a tag in the back of the t-shirt like I was saying, even though that it already has a tag and it says what size it is. You got to brand the t-shirt. Even though that it has my brand name on there with my logo, you want to make that t-shirt your t-shirt. If that makes any sense to you. Because it makes sense to me. I don't know if it makes sense to you, but it makes sense to me. So we got the tag in there. We got the shirt done. Tag. The graphic is looking pretty sick. So like, I think these are the graphics for. I'm calling it the basic stock tee. This is what it's gonna look like, gray with the mint. I'm calling it mint because it looks mint. Here, we'll show you. We got the gray shirt, the mint, then we got the tag. This graphic, size extra large. It's going down. Even though that it's a Gildan brand, we branded our own. Boom, bam. And then we have it on the back. Same graphic, but bigger on the back. That's how you make your own t-shirt, make your own brand. Use whatever you have, you know. I saved up money and I bought this stuff. I've been doing it for a while, but it's really not that hard to get started. These machines, you can get, this one is a durable one, but you can get a cheap one for like $100. You know, you can get a smaller vinyl cutter, you know, that costs about the same range. You don't need to get a big one. Use whatever type of computer you have and just jump right in and just do it. So until we meet again, or you subscribe to the channel and you hit that notification button so you know I post videos 3 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. You'll know. You know when I post the videos if you hit that notification button. So until next time, thanks for watching, thanks for liking, and thank you for subscribing. And we'll see you in another video.
Which ones are just qualified?
How old are you? Just kidding.
12 and a half. I'm 5. 2 and 3 quarters.
Any likely candidates for the industry?
89.
What really did anything? Right, and I'm sure you would lie to us.
Look, guys, it's just
Keep it casual, let's get on a high level. Keep it casual, let's get